1-2 solving multi-step equations. For the first set of examples, we are just solving with A. We have 2.5x minus 13 is equal to 2. So we are going to move the 13 over first by adding it to both sides. Oops. So this is going to give us 2.5x is equal to 15. We then divide each side by the 2.5 to get x by itself. And we get 15 divided by 2.5, which gives us 6. For B, we have negative 2n plus 3 is equal to 9. So again, we are going to move that 3 over by subtracting it from each side. We get negative 2n is equal to 6. We divide each side by the negative 2. And get n is equal to negative 3. For C, we have negative 21 is equal to 1/2 C minus 11. So we're going to add the 11 to both sides. We get 1/2 C is equal to negative 10. We multiply each side by the reciprocal. So C is equal to negative 20. For example 2a, we have negative 12 is equal to 9x minus 6x plus 15. We're going to combine our like terms. So this is going to give us negative 12 is equal to 3x plus 15. We subtract the 15 from each side. We get negative 27 is equal to 3x. We divide by 3. We get that x is equal to negative 9. For B, we have negative 2x minus 10x plus 12 is equal to 18. We combine those like terms to give us negative 12x plus 12 is equal to 18. We subtract the 12 from each side, so we get negative 12x is equal to 6. We then divide by negative 12 and get that x is equal to negative 1/2. For example 3, we are just solving these. So a is equal to 2 times 1 minus x plus 3 is equal to negative 8. We distribute that 2, so it's 2 minus 2x plus 3 is equal to negative 8. We are going to combine those like terms of the 2 and the 3 to give us negative 2x plus 5 is equal to negative 8. We subtract the 5 from each side. So negative 2x is equal to negative 13. We then divide each side by that negative 2. And x is equal to a positive 13 over 2. For B, we have 3 times x plus 1 plus 6 is equal to negative 9. So we're going to distribute that 3 to give us 3x plus 3 plus 6 is equal to negative 9. We combine those like terms of the 3 and the 6 to give us 3x plus 9 is equal to negative 9. Subtract the 9 from each side. We have 3x is equal to negative 18. We then divide each side by the 3 to give us x is equal to negative 6. For C, we have 15 is equal to 5 plus 4 times 2d minus 3. Distribute that 4. So 15 is equal to 5 plus 8d minus 12. Combine your like terms of the 5 and the negative 12. So 15 is equal to 5 minus 12 gives us negative 7. So we're going to put the 8d before the minus 7. And I'm going to add the 7 to both sides. I have 15 plus 7, which gives me 22, is equal to 8d. I then divide each side by 8. So D is equal to 11 over 4. And then you can keep this as an improper fraction. You don't have to turn it into a decimal or turn it into a mixed number. For D, we have 13 is equal to negative 2 times y minus 4 plus 3y. I distribute that negative 2. So 13 is equal to negative 2y plus 8 plus 3y. I combine my like terms of the negative 2y and the 3y to give myself 13 is equal to y plus 8. I then subtract the 8 from each side. So 13 minus 8 gives me 5 is equal to y. So y is equal to 5. For E, we have 2x times 5 minus 3 minus 3x is equal to 5. So I'm going to distribute that 2x. It's going to give me 10x minus 6x minus 3x is equal to 5. I combine these like terms to give me x is equal to 5. For F, we have negative 4 times 2m plus 5 minus 3m is equal to 35. I distribute that negative 4 to give me negative 8m minus 20 minus 3m is equal to 35. This is simplifying to be negative 11m minus 20 is equal to 35. I move the 20 over by adding it to both sides. So this is negative 11m is equal to 55. I then divide each side by the negative 11 to give me m is equal to negative 5. For G, I have 5 times 3 minus x, which I'm going to distribute, plus 2 times 3 minus y, which I'm going to distribute, is equal to 14. So 5 times 3 is 15 minus 5x plus 6 minus 2x is equal to 14. I combine my like terms. I'm going to have negative 7x plus 21 is equal to 14. I subtract the 21 from each side. I get negative 7x is equal to negative 7. I divide by the negative 7, and I get that x is 1. Next, we have a word problem that says the formula D is equal to 1/2 n plus 26 relates the nozzle pressure n of a fire hose and the maximum horizontal distance the water reaches D in feet. How much pressure is needed to reach the fire 50 feet away? So your D is the 50, so D is equal to 1/2 n plus 26. So we're going to plug the D in, which is 50, so 50 is equal to 1/2 n plus 26. I'm going to subtract the 26 from each side to give myself 1/2 n is equal to 24. Again, I'm going to multiply by the reciprocal of 1/2, which is 2. So that's n is equal to 48, and it's 48 pounds per inch squared. So pounds per inch squared. And lastly, we have 96 feet of fencing to enclose a rectangular pen for our dog. So we're dealing with a rectangle here. Our perimeter is going to be 96 feet. To provide sufficient running space for your dog to exercise, the pen should be 3 times as long as it is wide. So this is 3 times long as it is wide. So this would be the width. This would be 3 times the width. So we know our perimeter is 96 feet, and our width is W, and our length is 3W. Our perimeter is 2 times the length plus the width. So this is going to be 96 is equal to 2 times our length, which is 3W, plus our width, which is W. Combine those like terms. So 96 is equal to 2 times 4W. That's going to be 8W, so 96 is equal to 8W. We divide each side by the 8, and we get that W is equal to 12, and that's going to be feet. If our length is 3 times that, that's going to be 3 times 12, which is 36 feet. So the dimensions, length times width, or length by width, is 36 feet by 12 feet.